Hi, my name is Jordan Brown. I'm a Karuk Tribal member, represent the Trinidad Rancheria. I go to McKinleyville High. I'm 17 and I play basketball and am involved in culture and ceremony. I've kind of always been around basketball. I had a brother that was playing a lot. I lived in the area where the basketball court was probably 500 feet away, so I could always go to basketball. When something was wrong, I could just go to basketball. It was like a joy of mine. It was a passion, and I fell in love with the game here since I was little. Being around it, going to basketball camps around here, kind of just wanting to play, just be the best I could be. So that's how I got into it. Yeah, probably Damian Lillard, kind of just his origin story, and he really reps Portland, the loyalty, and he does it the hard way. He's not chasing, he's like chasing the ring, but he's not kind of going to a super team. He's kind of just trying to play his ball, and he's always put that hard work in. Pretty passionate on the court. I love defense. I take pride in my defense. Love guarding the best player, being able to affect their game, kind of in a way, slow them down. And I would say I'm a pass-first guard for the most part. I love getting my teammates involved. I love getting like the team chemistry going. And I also say I love attacking the paint and getting to my mid-range, finding a way to score the ball. So just pretty passionate, getting assists. I like dropping dimes. So there's a pretty big camp around here called the HSU camp, and I believe when I was younger, I had a really good show out, and I was able to get MVP. And I remember my stepdad gave me $100 after MVP. And this is when I was young, so $100 was a lot of money. So I got that MVP, and I was really proud of myself. And then on the cherry on the top, he gave me that, and I it was a great memory because the camp was so fun, and my team was really fun. I still have buddies I talk to this day from that team, but it was just a joy of mine getting that MVP and then getting the $100 after. So it's cool. You're putting that hard work in, and you don't know necessarily what you're working towards. You don't know your moment to shine. You just got to keep on putting that work in. But I think that was a great example of just holding myself accountable to be the best I could be, and you got to put that hard work in when no one's watching. So I think that was a leading point where I thought I could actually take this somewhere. I could go play college ball. That's always been a dream of mine since I was little. So just putting that work in when no one's watching and holding yourself accountable, I think that was a big turning point for me and my mentality going into the game. Most current was the Dick Nikolai Championship against Arcata. Going into it, we won the first game against them in a tournament against Arcata, and the next two games didn't really go our way. They went towards Arcata's way, and we were I would say our pride was actually a little diminished because it was going into Arcata, it was we just lost by a good grip these past two times, and they're the top dogs going into this. And so the Dick Nikolai Championship came, I was dealing with a pretty bad hamstring injury, but we went into it and it was you could really feel the intensity of the game. It was at Humboldt State, and the crowd was going. There was both the MacPac and the Arcata student sections cheering. So I have people come up to me now. It went into overtime, and we pulled out through overtime, but I have people come up to me now saying that was arguably the greatest game around here since a while. So to this day, I still have people come up to me. So I really think that was a joyful moment for our team, and I think just coming through adversity. There's a saying, student athlete, and I think it's really helped putting a consistent regimen down, being able to go to school and then coming home, doing work, and then go to practice. It's helped me with school and staying on top of my grades and taking a pride into it, because the things that happen on the basketball court for me lead off the court. So taking pride in school, taking pride in work, taking pride in weightlifting, certain things like that definitely helped me kind of hold myself accountable to getting papers in, like putting effort in. Kind of just say, like, you gotta roll with the punches, you know, not everything's gonna go your way, and sometimes you're gonna get down on yourself. Sometimes life's gonna like hit you with a lot of things that you're not prepared for. I think one of the things about basketball is I've realized it was like a coping mechanism for me, because I've like both my parents have struggled with like alcohol and drug abuse. My mom was kind of in my life, my dad wasn't in my life, but I like didn't have too many people I could go to. So one thing with basketball is like you bounce it, it comes right back up. So it's like one of the most reliable things to me. So I was able to kind of learn at a young age, kind of got to roll with the punches, and your hard work always comes to light. I mean, I'm still learning every day, but trying to be a role model within the community. I have a lot of younger kids like come up to me, they tell me they've seen me play basketball, they tell me they like look up to me and they like want to play basketball, and a lot of certain things like that. I think just for the younger youth, I think that's helped me kind of want to be involved in culture, want to be involved in ceremony, being able to be a positive impact. Older people, I think they recognize kind of a lot of hard work goes into basketball, because if you're not naturally gifted, if you're not tall, it's a working mindset. And I think a lot of older people have noticed that about me. But it's also like some of my like greatest friendships have came from basketball, being in the community. So just being able to bond over something like basketball, I think has been able to lead over to ceremony and culture, seeing these people at ceremony and being able to joke around with them, being able to learn from them, and I think that's went through.